Well, hello people of YouTube and internet, I am Chief GP, and today I got a special video because it's 6 thumbnails for my gaming channel, which one we're gonna watch right now, and I hope it will be my shortest introduction video, intro video. Let's just start the video already, alright. Okay, so today originally I was supposed to go walk on my mic quotes because as I recently was finding out, my mic does still have this little bit fuzziness effect, but it's like randomly, it will be on and off, and it will take me really long to fix, so I decided to make this video first. Take a little bit small break so I could not know what I was going to say. I think I was going to say that I will make this video, and this video is pretty short, like it will be done in snap of the finger. Like actually, man, I think when I edit to montage, the fastest it was going, I think I will make it like 15. But of course I don't want to like 15 minutes video because that's like me talking and then suddenly I stop and then talking about different things. I mean, I'm really troubled in video going super fast that I have no time to comment on genuinely thought. But again, I also hate that my video is pretty slow because I can still associate my channel with speed painting. Even if I didn't use the speed painting word as a tag for a really long time. I mean, I used to, but now I don't use that much often. So, okay, this first thumbnail of this video is crap. Let's be honest, it's crap. Because I think I kinda did mess it up a little bit with blind, with the face expression and the position. Now, in this video it was a Christmas golf special, as I called it. And there was... well, yeah, the video itself was basically me playing golf, and because I am a YouTuber who does montage lots of stuff, like, not because I'm lazy, because I usually prefer to be the guy who plays live. And whenever I montage it, I always try to keep the real time going. And usually prefer to speed up the moment from montage instead of cutting them. Because to show what actually I was going through. And I don't know, I see it as what I want to do, but I also see as much as trouble it can be. Also, man, I start having problem with my characters having a little bit much too big heads. Well, actually, not recently, I think I always have this problem, I will just usually shrink it. And maybe today I will also shrink it. Well, alright, in this batch, well, actually I think lots of this drawing in this batch I will be bad or will be normal. And one which I would consider the best work I have in this batch. And you could say, why did you redraw that then? Well, basically because I was lazy. And actually that's like a really big much of professional thing I can do. And what else can I say? Nothing much. While I was playing this game, there was also like while I was playing Val Golf Mission, like there's a golf course in GTA, and I spent the whole video playing golf. Which one will count as my 100%, but it also will count as half 1% because I still have beat the mission and spent this whole game without moving and plot. Technically I would say I not actually like moving and plot that much in GTA. Well, actually it's really hard to tell what's supposed to be the plot. Well, I guess mostly the stuff which resolve Franklin and Mitchell together, those are the plot lines. But then there's stuff which one Michael and his family, Franklin and his family. I guess it's kind of like a side missions, but I consider them to be part of the story and also count them as full gameplay playthrough. And man, actually maybe I should add some speed to this video because it's going pretty slow to be fair. Well, it's right now, judging by my montage section, it said it will be 35. Plus, the moment we'll be talking, it will make it a little bit longer. I hope a little bit, because, man, I hope I will not accidentally make it longer. Now making the background as golf course, which one actually, again, the poor background, but I try to create the illusion of the grass being on top layer and behind layer. Actually, I'm trying to do that stuff like pretty much a lot. Sometimes not nailing it, sometimes nailing it. And actually, man, there was also not lots of these times where I would say I nailed the background. Well, here you have my image of what I just did. Trying to create the shadow effects, trying to add some grass lines everywhere, but at some point I think I would give up and do something like that. Well, honestly, talking about the history, while making these thumbnails I will not remember any of my emotions. Well, I guess I was pretty tired making these backgrounds. I mean, Actually, man, at some point, well, I would say I'm not that tired, but I would say sometimes I'm being a bit lazy with backgrounds. Well, not backgrounds, thumbnails. Like, already at this moment I've started putting the video before, taking some days, and then making the thumbnails. Actually, man, that's actually could be a nice reason to create my new Patreon tier list for my videos. Because, man, I do make a little nice decent break between those videos and uploading them on YouTube. But no, actually, I'm still not doing that, but soon I will start making something like that. Okay, so the next drawing will be from the same video as the previous thumbnail, but it will be a censor image. So I was working on the internet of GTA and find the anime series, which name I will not ever remember, because it's already a hard job for me to remember the real names inside this game. So, because it was anime, I decided to draw my characters with big, cute anime eyes. Which why I usually say that I'm pretty good at drawing them, but soon realized that I'm not. Just basically what I'm doing is giving the two variation of the same color and some whiteness effect in this one. Also giving him the black pupils. The thing which I usually do with man, I have to turn my mouth a little bit more. The same thing I do with every characters who are not mine OC. Well, actually, I will say there's some exception. While drawing the eyes, I usually try to do something that I would say in my art style, I give the half circle or sometimes slice them to make a square. And then draw, if it's something not original from me, well, characters are not original from my series or my ideas. They will have the eyes they have in the cartoon to other stuff. And if it's my characters, they will just have similar one color and that's it. Okay. Well, again, I already soon will be finished and I don't think there's anything else to say. I didn't even give this one a background because it doesn't need a background because it's a sensor image. It's supposed to be this white box which one go on top of things. And now actually I've been practicing with putting censorship. Well, again, I will not say that I'm like super good at putting censorship. I would say while putting censorship I still have some trouble. I'm still trying to look for the best way I can do this. It was going from just putting the image and slicing and putting it into another place, or making it a little bit bigger, then using my montage think program to move the image so it could be moving on the place where it's not supposed to be seeable. But then I realized that sometimes there will be missing gaps. And I guess sometimes it's just small big things which are not that important, or sometimes it can even be that big things which are pretty much important. So now I'm kinda back to main idea of just cutting the image and changing it a little bit. Okay, I will talk this whole much about this sensor image, so let's get to the next drawing process. Okay, now know that me talking make this video way longer than it's supposed to. Basically the same thing happened with my previous video on YouTube channel with Pokemons, where I would draw humans as Pokemon type as different types. Like originally this video already was super long and making it shorter would make it super fast and impossible to tell what's going on. I even think that it could cause a seizure to people who have these seizure problems. And yes, still I prefer to talk. And back then I didn't figure out to cut it in two parts because it would make a little bit more sense, I would say. But honestly, I was thinking that making it two parts would be unnecessary because it's already pretty fast drawings and have no reason why it could be problematic. Now it would be problematic. Because again, I like to talk and talk after the drawing already appeared and commenting on the drawings. And sometimes I'm not even commenting about the drawings. Sometimes I'm just commenting about what's going on in my life or something like this. Well, for this thumbnail, well, I guess the two thumbnails in this batch would be pretty weak. Maybe I was not in my best thumbnail mood. Maybe I'm pretty suck at making this body positioning, where the body is turned like this and the head is looking that way. And the neck, well, I start giving those lines of turning head on the neck to show the turning of, actually not just neck, every time I turn something I'm trying to do something like this. And I guess I need more practice with this one, but for now maybe not for my thumbnails. Well, nah, it's actually pretty good to use those thumbnails training exercise to see my thumbnails. Like, to be fair, thumbnails, yeah, I don't know what to say at this moment. Actually, I will say something about my emotions. Like today I kind of feel that I'm not showing the right emotions right now. And actually, I guess for my videos, as YouTube in general, you're kind of supposed to be like very much optimistic of freaking dancing and start jumping. That's not my jam, like I cannot fake emotions. You will see my real emotions at the real time. Actually man, it's not just this channel, it's also my gaming channel. And for gaming channel, emotions are like literally the most important part. And with my emotions, like I would think there's like 2-3 ways it can be. Either it will be not showing emotions at all, just talking in monochrome or monotone, or either it will be me talking and like be super optimistic, but my face will not show any optimistic expression doing something like this. That's also a problem. And then sometimes there's also the time I will show lots of emotions, show the hand gest and my face expression will change, but that usually happens when I'm super angry. Okay, so here creating the keyboard and trying to create something illusion of me holding the keyboard. Now there will be one hand we will hold it, the fingers will be behind the keyboard and you see the big finger, and the other hand will hold the keyboard like this. But I guess judging by the hand position, this is a little bit impossible to pull off and will make something not very realistic. Okay, so here I'm trying to create the illusion of keyboard, this key, letters and other stuff, space drum, and the fact that I also did something like illusion of that some of buttons are missing because he was hitting the computer that much. At this moment I was playing the 4th game right now, the Stick It to the Man. The game which was created by Zoinks and Ripstone, I confuse it always. And because sometimes my frames are a little bit lower or I'm missing sometimes, it's really hard for me to jump on platforms. But actually now, I think in previous videos of this game it was not that bad. I mean, I guess I was not making it from the first time, but I was making it. Maybe I learned a little bit more, or I don't know. Trying to create the background of my computer, trying to draw continuity some little bit, like my blue mouse and my screen exactly. Well, my screen look like this, but with which computer doesn't look like this? Maybe yours? Then your will do. Okay, at this point, drawing the table, I see that the line is a little bit bent on next to my drawings, and then you can see my yellow pants. Again, making these backgrounds of my room, there will be green walls, which actually those are supposed to be my curtains. And actually originally I was making my room a bit more detailed, but then laziness come to me. Then drawing my chair, this chair, the wooden chair which doesn't have any wheels, and which one to move you have to lift it and raise it, and that's it. That's the drawing. You can see it right now with me. Yeah, I actually have no comments on here. You just have to see the text bubble now, and that's it. That's it. So let's get to the next drawing, okay? Okay, so here will come the drawings which I would consider in the quality a bit better than the latest one, but still this one a little bit weak here. Now here I was playing the GTA and doing missions as Mitchell, the characters I play right now. Well, I still trying to switch between Franklin's and Mitchell randomly. Well, depends. I guess I don't know what one it depends on. I just randomly do that. Now here, because I was doing the side mission of Mitchell, which I would still consider to be a plot moving mission because we got to know a little bit about Mitchell family. Yeah, I'm calling it right, it's Mitchell. Sometimes I call him Mikey or... yeah, sometimes I call him Mikey. Maybe, well, I don't know, maybe you can short it like a Mikey or not. So here I'm trying to do the main thing we're doing in this mission. The most entertaining part. The bicycle ride. So I'm making a bicycle and trying to create something like illusion of it's moving, like it's turning or doing something like this. Actually, I think I was trying to create this illusion for a really long time, but mostly with bows, guns and other stuff. Mostly not with bikes or living people. Actually, I did try it a little one with little living people on my Venus Gaming Terrorizer Snapping on Venus video, which one will be literally the latest video by this channel. By this video it will be late, so it will be behind of this channel. So if you go on my playlist timeline, which one does exist because YouTube does have that stuff. In YouTube you can start from the latest video to the oldest video. I created timeline playlist so you could watch from the oldest video to the newest video. And on that timeline it will be this video, and before that will be this Venus animation I did. Well, technically I got the clip from Terrorizer video. And Venus, I don't know, like he stopped, well, he not much of a recent uploader, he mostly just collect a bunch of stuff and then upload it. And for now I'm just watching Noglo Terrorizer. Now you can see the one of the thumbnails I watched finished recently. That will be, well, not recently, it will be from Nature vs Good. And maybe I'll put the link to that video with that panel in this one. I bring it up to collect the color because, I don't know, I'm trying to keep some color continuity. I think I'll start doing a little bit more with every character except for my original OCs. Because I don't know, for my OCs, I kind of want to learn them how to do them. Well, mostly I think I'm picking up the color right. But I guess I picking a little bit different colors between variation. Now, I want to finish the thought about timeline, why I make such timeline thumbnails. The reason why I make these thumbnails because as a kid I have dreamed to watch one YouTuber, from the moment to his career to the latest moment to his career, like marathon the channel. And while I was dreaming about marathon the channel, I kinda want to do that. But then I realized that YouTube doesn't have this function and you can start playlists from the old video to the new one. So then I would have to go manually, go to the latest video, oldest video, and then click it. And at some point I give up because it was really uncomfortable. Back then I didn't know about the playlists. Well, you can create your own playlist, I didn't know about that. I should probably just create the playlist about this YouTuber and from the old video to the new one. And then go watch videos with just laid back hands and then just watch it. No, actually I think I did try it with YouTube playlist which one offering me about the uploads. But then I would go to the oldest video, and whenever the video ends you have to click the button to go to the next video, and it will take you back there. I think I was doing something like that as well. But again give up. So here I'm drawing the Jimmy and trying to keep the most realistic Jimmy as I can. As I can mean I would not do those letters, the detailation, those tattoos, like he have very much detailed tattoos. Again with characters, I would say that I'm trying to keep them a little bit more realistic to the original source. Like I try to make them look like real persons, minus the fact that I cannot do real persons and still making them a bit cartoony. Like I had the image of all the characters and trying to draw them as much as close to the GTA model I can. The noses, the hands and something like this, but again sometimes being a little bit cartoony. So here I'm trying to draw Mitchell, or Jimmy DeSantos. Positioning, and mostly with every bicycle I just take and copy the bicycle and change the color. And because it was pretty hard, well basically I know how to do the first wheel in something like turning away, but the background wheel was pretty tough for me because I didn't know how to do it exactly. And also you can see that I actually did draw a bicycle for Mitchell. Yeah, I call him Mitchell. But because he will be on the top layer of it all, he will be hidden. It will be hidden, so I just draw the bicycle for no reason. Now here I'm drawing the daughter, which name I don't remember. With daughter I would say, okay, I kinda give her a bit more slender face. I don't remember. Will I do something that I will just go with it? I think maybe I do make it a bit thinner or thicker. I'm not sure. Will I use the one tool, the lasso tool, or just do it in the transformation function? Again, drawing her by the reference which I have. I guess she like be the weakest part in this drawing because I didn't kinda nail her. Like she is not nailed. She is, well, she nailed in real life, in the game real life, but in my drawing she is not nailed. Okay, here. Oh yeah, here I add some jewelry on Jimmy because he have the jewelry. And again because I'm like really crazy for continuity, which one not really necessary. Well, necessary but with some questionable things. Oh yeah, I noticed that she have the jewelry, then I noticed that Jimmy doesn't have the jewelry, and I decided to add the jewelry to the Jimmy. Now again with bicycle, I guess I can make her a bit too big for her bike. With the characters, man, I was thinking that she would just make the triggered face and like scream. With Jamie he would just be insulting the dead and then spread his legs to stop or just go, well, you know when you go up the hill and just move your legs on the front and just going on the maximum speed to hit your head on the wall. Never happened to you? That never happened to me. And for now, nothing about these characters what I want to say. Well, I guess with this game, nah, I guess this game is pretty going fine. I guess my main complaint with this game that I'm not moving in the plot fully. Well, I guess, man, I could basically like stop doing all these missions and going on the plot mission. No, I cannot do that. How the hell I will know which one is the plot mission or which one is not? I guess the plot mission will be in the cutscene of the plot missions. And the side missions will be just side missions, like you have no idea what the hell is going on there. Like with story mode, you explain what you're going to do and what you're supposed to do. With not story mode, you just have to go on the random location. Which one doesn't complain and never mention the story mode. And drawing those lines because I want to give something like illusion of the wheel, giving her little tongue, drawing her breast. I guess maybe a little bit mess up her body, maybe that's not how the body is supposed to look. Again, having trouble drawing the breasts. Not because I'm awkward, because I don't do that often and it's really hard to do. Well, no. I see it as something supposed to be a little bit lumpy and gonna a bit more slender. That's like from one perspective. From other perspective, a little bit harder. And here you can see the moment when I was talking that I did make her a little bit body more bigger than it's supposed to. Now here drawing the characters who are protagonist of this scene. It will be this guy in the pink colored short. Down some threatening, well he have a gun. Well, so am I in this game, so it was a really fast mission. You can watch it on YouTube right now, go watch it. Okay, I guess here was the moment I was decided to draw a 3D gun. Because originally, I kinda wanted to draw a 3D gun, but then suddenly drawing this piece of crap because I was trying to draw it from perspective of looking straight, but then thinking it will not look straight, it will look a little bit to the turn. And I was thinking maybe I should just draw this gun as this turning, but then I was thinking it doesn't make sense, so I decided to draw this gun like this. I think it's too much blocky. And maybe it would be better if I use a real reference image. I mean, I sometimes do use the reference image. Sometimes I don't. Okay, so here I'm moving the guy because I don't want to color the background. Because the lines become pretty thin at this point, they will color the backgrounds. And I was pretty lazy to not do that. So I was holding that bird a little while. Yeah, my head started to headache from my talking, so maybe it will take a break. Drawing the beach, because we were biking at the beach. And I don't know, I personally think it's a really weird place to bike. Well, maybe not that weird because there like were signs and those special bike roads. And that maybe make more sense. Any final thoughts on my drawing? Nah, I think I said everything I want to. Well, I guess I said with the characters I tried to give them something like nose, this thing and this square. But I guess that was me because I'm trying to make them pretty much realistic. I guess I also would draw those eyebrows, like eyebrows with those lines and then thicker. Which one I would sometimes do, and sometimes with other characters I really want them to do, but sometimes I do forget the eyebrows. Okay, that's it, and for the next drawing, let's go. Okay, so this thumbnails is my most favorite thumbnails. It's all the stream. Yes, I had a stream on this channel. And yes, I informed on every my social media and everywhere I post that I would host a stream. No one showed, but I was expecting that. Also, man, most of my whole channel is just me talking to myself, like, without no one watching it. Fine for me. I mean, sometimes, well yeah, fine for me. Well, nothing will change even if people will watch me, like, not I will gonna do something new or change it a little bit. But maybe we'll listen or hear some advice. But again, I have the internet for that stuff as well. Okay, so by the time period, this thumbnail was made before the GTA 1. But I was preparing for streams and was searching for some information and being prepared. But by the time of uploading, the GTA was the first one, while this one was the second one by uploading time. And most of the stream, man, also, well yeah, the stream was fine. Well, that's a pretty harsh word, but it was, well, I take a couple of bunch of breaks. Which one of them was super long, another was pretty long, but it was pretty annoying. Actually, I was gonna cut them through montage of YouTube montage, but then I think I kinda got confused in the settings. Like, I didn't know what exactly I was going to cut. Maybe I will have to go see it again, but mostly I don't know. Okay, so here I'm bringing the old image, well, of this small DC first time I was playing it, and the first time I passed it. to bring up the color because I want trying to keep the continuity. So here you can see also drawing a new part of the body, which one will be the short, in the darker colors. Here I'm drawing the sheet of paper, which one originally was planning to make it a toilet paper, and don't you dare judge me. And yes, those lines are what they're supposed to be. And also here, I guess at this moment will be the moment that I will suddenly start making those line up. Like I will make this part of the arm, and this part of the arm will go on this line, and they will be connected by the single line. That would be the face which I still haven't, like I like to do those arms. If you look at my drawings, you will see what I'm talking about. Well, with some exceptions. I mean, well no, actually man, I think like with my other works they like pretty often make such things. Okay, so talking about the streams, I did take lots of these breaks, and now I'm trying to figure out the way to cut them from moments of those breaks. Also there will be a moment that I accidentally forgot to unmute myself, like I have the quick button to mute myself, to mute the screen of myself, and then turn them back on. I guess one of those moments I was playing with this button and accidentally mute myself. But then I decided to unmute myself by accidentally. I was not figuring out, in my head I was thinking that I'm not mute, but accidentally mute myself back then and unmute myself. Well, it's really hard to explain. I didn't know I was mute, but during that moment I accidentally, while I was muted, during the mute, but, well, there's not much you missed. I was just talking about the eating candy and talking about making a joke and bullying the blue guys, ERB, I don't know how they called. It's something with a bunch of letters. And actually I don't even remember much what I was talking back then. I have to see the moment and to figure out the moments I could say something. But maybe I was also talking about the moment that it's hard for me to be speedrun, I'm not sure. Yeah, well, I'll try speedrun this game, but for that I have to get this timer thing which every speedrunner have. Which is not very hard, but I'm not playing it right now. Actually, maybe I guess I'm just procrastinating. Man, it's probably not the word. Well, from the Gumball that did the Terminator reference. The moments about Gumball and Darwin just doing random stuff. Like sometimes I want to do something, but I'm moving it back in the time, and back in the time. And at this moment, actually my stream was supposed to come up like way earlier, but I was preparing and never making it. It's weirdly because usually in this life I usually say just do it. And actually my whole channel is just the whole reason why he exists, because I just once said, just do it, just make a YouTube channel without any preparation or without any set. Because you cannot do it without any set, why not making a YouTube channel? Okay, so here I'm drawing the Oro. And I have that nice reference image, I'm making it from this reference image, and man, this Oro is also one of the reasons why I like this drawing very much. Well, I guess with Oro, I kinda guessed the color a little bit wrong, like I guess, well, I was going between purple and then lighter purple, but after that I would say maybe some colors were confused. For backgrounds, nothing special, honestly, I was thinking about making exactly a copy of background I did in the latest video. Well, not the latest video, in the latest thumbnails about Swallow the Sea, the first thumbnails of Swallow the Sea. But then actually thinking maybe add some new details, but basically going by the same thing. And that's Swallow the Sea thumbnail, stream, other stuff, and let's go to the next one right now. Okay, so the next thumbnail was me playing Bridge Construction looking at. And to be fair, while playing this game, I really don't have much motivation to keep playing this game. I mean, I would still play it, but usually I would rather prefer play other games, like usually playing it while thinking I didn't play this game for a really long time. I will not say this game is boring, but I would say I really like to play games with bigger plots and more action and more mobility to yourself, like you in more control of your movements, I would say. Well, again, saying it, no, Bridge Construction is not a bad game. It's a nice game. I mean, I'm still playing it, I'm still, well, enjoying it and then raging at this. Like, it brings me a couple of emotions. Like, rage usually more if it's like, in my time already soon to shut down the video, and I'm still trying to beat one mission, and I cannot finish this video if I don't beat, like, the mission. Which one brings me a bunch of negative emotions. And maybe that's also one of the reasons why I'm not big mood to play this game, because I want to feel rage emotions. But I guess rage emotions also was one of those nice reasons why people could watch my videos. Well, I will not say that I'm super raging, like I'm not raging like getting over it, or while you're speedrunning and you're close to beating the world record, and then suddenly there's a bug. Like, I will not say it's that much of raging, but I would say it's still some form of raging. Now getting a bunch of those details on the table, those mostly guns, woods, and zombie and car, because basically for everything from this game. And for the position, it's a position of this meme. Like, come on. If you look at this position, think pretty deeply enough, you would see that it's a meme. Like, right now you can't see my body, but come on. This face, those hands, the body, even the fact that his neck is not visible. Come on, it's a meme. Come on, figure it out. I don't know the name of this meme, but you have to know. Come on, think! Why are you not thinking? Name the meme! Come on and down the comment. Name... God, why did I scream? I kill my throat! My throat! Oh, I regret it. Freaking God, I need some water now. Also, one of those reasons why I usually try to keep a bit more homier side of me on this video. Because whenever I start screaming, I kill in my throat. Actually, one interesting fact, after my stream about the Sword the Sea, which one I was talking earlier, I killed my throat and was hard talking really long ago. Well, now I'm better, but man, back then I barely could talk. And it brings me a bunch of problems. But yeah, that's actually show me why I should actually do those regular video, because we're speeding up the moments. Because I'm gonna talk hours without stopping, and when I'm streaming, it's definitely what's going to happen. I will talk for hours without stopping. I will notice the fact that I was talking for hours without stopping. That's gonna kill my throat, and I have pretty delicate throat, I guess. Well, looking at this drawing, I guess nothing else I can say. I did the background as any backgrounds I would do. Those sweats, those eyes things, which are, I don't know, ibex or something else. Those mouse and other stuff. Little bloods next to zombie puppet. That's puppet, that's not a real thing. And yes, also the why I was making this thumbnail with this meme, it's because the game become really hard. Like the first mission, or maybe not the first. The first mission was with the barrels. It was not that hard that it take me time to think. The second mission was really hard because it required you to blow up the wall while using the barrels which are up in the air. And I didn't realize that you have to shoot the barrels while they're up in the air. I was thinking that they're going to fly in the right direction. You don't believe how much relief I was after finding it out. Well, not that quickly, but finding it out at all. Okay, so for the next video, and man, I'm like spiced up, like now my emotions are showing. Actually, man, just like in the bridge construction Walking Dead. At first moment of the game, I'm like raised emotions, trying to be cautious, but after some moments in the game, I bring up my emotions. Maybe I just have to be like a car, start moving a little bit, and then you just switch the stitch to go faster. Okay, let's go to the next drawing, because I talked and that's probably already 40. Okay, so here are last thumbnails, and wait, last... Oh god, I forgot about the thumbnail for this video. I literally didn't make thumbnails for this video. Well, I will make it a bit later. I guess I will not go with complicated stuff, I guess something simple. But for this thumbnails, I think the first time I actually did forget to record it. And I was forced to record it the second time from the scrap. And in this time it was really hard for me to draw my face. Like with my C characters, I usually try to give them their owl-shaped face. And the hair again I was talking about, trying to give the same thing but all over again. This time I was playing the Stick It to the Man. The game actually right now I'm super simping about. Okay, while this game I really want to record just this game, like I want just recorded it. But again, I cannot just do that, I also have to play some other games. But at the moment, this game is a bit what I am drawing now. Okay, so here I'm drawing the Thug, which one actually I'm not sure it's a real name of these enemies or not. Maybe they, I don't know, agents of some organization, or maybe they're jerks, I don't know, there was never commented on the names. Well, I mean, they were called jerks, but I'm not sure it's like official name. Trying to do it as close to the original, and yes, I'm trying to go draw this guy close to the original, but I'm not going to draw myself in art style of Stick It to the Man or the Zoinks. Actually, man, I'm not sure I should say the Zoinks art style, because the Zoinks is a company, and like they're not focusing on single art style. Like I know, I could say Man, okay, what's the name of the guy who drew Dagger Show and Close Enough? Okay, now that guy, I could say I could draw like this guy, because usually his art style is mostly all the same. Like, he work on Dagger Show and Close Enough, and they have a bunch of similarities in art style. I could say that I drawing like that guy, but I cannot say like I'm drawing like a company. Well, Disney, but again, Disney mostly make the same stuff if it's like a movie. Like with animation, I usually try to keep a different stuff and different art style. So saying like I'm drawing like Disney, I will draw in like a Disney movie. Well, Disney movie are 3D, and basically how you do 3D. There's usually a shit, well, character shit. Man, it sounds weird. That's why I usually don't say it. I'm not gonna censor it. Or maybe I should. It's not actually I make myself a coffee because I need some energy. Also, man, I really would like need that coffee because I would need energy to make the second thumbnail. But another thumbnail. Man, usually I make thumbnails before I start making the video. Like to put it on montage and then edit also. But I suddenly forget. Okay, so at this point I was saying mind games. Well, because mostly I didn't have any better idea to call this episode, so I decided to call it the mind game. Get it? Because the brains. I'm smart. Okay, and so I decided to draw the enemy, myself, and the banana because I look like monkey. Then I did the buildings. I have the reference image of the houses. Again, I did draw clothes. I'll try to make it exactly perfect. Just draw some random shapes and colors. Well, cars, which were in the game. And that's it. That's it. Enjoy it. Now I'll be gone for a little moment and be back with another thumbnail just specially for you. Especially for you. That will be a thumbnail. Maybe I will even do it today or maybe not. But guess what? I don't know. Right now I'm talking for no reason why I'm talking. Okay, let's go. So the next thumbnail was like literally designed to be like fast going and basically less work required. Well, actually, for funness for this video, I usually do that because there like no reason for it to create something special. I mean, thank God I'm not using by fun of the thumbnails in this video or making, I don't know, like all thumbnails just in one image. I mean, I could do that. It was never in my head actually to do that. But yeah. So for this thumbnail, decided just to go. Originally was thinking about making the anime face of me. Yes, maybe changing the throat or doing something else. But now I decided to draw a completely brand new anime face of me and adding some cat ears with this little palm. Well, cat ears and the palm effect will be like the most hardest thing I did. With cat ears, with cat ears, the most problematic thing would be making them look nice, because again I want to do something like 3D effect, but again not figuring out the perfect way how to do it. With this I think the most problematic part would be doing something like this, where it's just hanging there. Actually not that bad, but maybe remove this little line there. And again doing this effect where the arm would be crossed. I really like to do that right now. Like it's something that I simply for. And again not much stuff. I originally was thinking about it saying please click on me, but then decided to just say meow. And I originally was going to say nya. Actually maybe I should just go with nya, but yeah, I decided to go with meow and nothing can be changed. It's too late to be changed. He's saying meow. Actually next time else he could say nya. That makes sense. Maybe I should continue this story. And it kind of would save me some ideas. Again, slowly running out of ideas of what I'm supposed to do with this video. I'm not saying that in the future they will not come to me, but yes, maybe they will come to me in the future. I was talking about this video, 39 minutes, and plus it will go a little bit further. Actually man, this video pretty much consistent with its time. Like it starts on 30 with something, then I would add some my voice, comments and other stuff, it would go a little bit further. But then I would slice the moments because I was freezing a lot. Well, not literally freezing, I was freezing and doing some other of my stuff. And not focusing on the drawing. And then not stopping recording. And I have to slice them in a pretty decent time cut also. Well, I guess that's it. And for the final part. It was CheapGP. Subscribe, comment, like, dislike. Check my social media, check my Patreon, check my coffee, check my webtools, check my DeviantArt. And check my other channels, check my gameplay footage, check my streams, check my other videos, check. Well, I think just check to have a nice day. Bye! I'm gonna snap so many times that it's really hard.